Hello everyone, this is ACCA Amit Kumar and I'm going to share with you my journey of ACCA qualification and how this degree changed my life. I was in a similar situation like you. I was one among you who opted for commerce in 11th and was planning to go abroad after my school. But when I looked at the requirement for going abroad, I felt that I don't need to score more than 90% marks. So I've stated here, we are what we think, our thoughts make our life, which exactly happened in my life as well. And when I thought that I don't need to score more than 90, even 60% is enough to get admission into foreign universities in Australia at that point of time, I scored 62.5% in my 12th commerce, which made people around me believe that I'm not interested in studying anymore. And my result was indicative of my future aspirations. So the idea of going abroad after 12th has taken a back seat, and my fate was decided that I'll be allowed to go abroad after graduation. So while I was pursuing graduation in India, I felt I don't need to do or pursue Indian degrees since I plan to do a master's in a foreign country. So I did not pursue CA in India. I did not even prepare for civil services and was not even thinking about an MBA after my graduation. The only thought was that I plan to go abroad, so it's better I simply complete my graduation and focus on going abroad, then investing my time in learning here. But the situation changed after my graduation, and I had to decide that I have to pursue something in India. Now, I was at a point in time where I did not prepare for civil services in the last 4 years, and this decision was taken 1 year after my graduation that I have to look for something in India. I was not pursuing CA. I was not even prepared for my common admission test for an MBA. I never thought of civil services, so did not even prepare for it. But now the career options in front of me were these only. Now if I opt for CA after my graduation, I was wondering when will I complete it. If I opt for civil services, there was an uncertainty whether I'll be able to crack it or not, because I had not studied anything and I had not studied anything and I was not even an art student. That's what the myth is, that if you wish to pursue civil services, someone with an arts is at an edge. The third option was CAT. So I felt that common admission test is for me and I should pursue an MBA after my graduation. So I opted for cracking CAT and paid the fees for learning the techniques to crack CAT. But within 3 months, I realized that I'm nowhere closer to engineers. I've not studied mathematics, though I had opted for mathematics in my plus 2 commerce. But I did not touch it in the last 4 years. So I got to know that the admission in the top college was a distant dream. And I did not wish to do MBA from just another college. What shall I do? If you were in my situation, what you would have done? I consider myself lucky that my village was in a remote area, so the British Council did not deliver my IELTS certificate to my village simply because they did not have courier services then. I thank God for that day in my life because it gave me a chance to visit British Library, Chandigarh, wherein I got to know about a book known as A to Z Careers in UK. When I shuffled that book, I got to know that I can pursue ACCA in India. So suddenly, I saw an opportunity that I can pursue a degree in India which can help me go global tomorrow. So with this idea, I thought to pursue ACCA. So when I looked for how will I study, where will I study, there was no one providing these services in India. And there was one institution running silently for the children of NRIs in Kerala, and I was at Chandigarh at that point of time. Since I had no option in life, This was the last step I could take, and if I do not opt for ACCA, I do not have a bright career. So since I had no option, I booked the ticket for Kerala and then went home and declared that I'm going to Kerala to pursue ACCA qualification. Even luck favored the brave, that when I decided for ACCA in 2007, I did my plus 2 in 2002. 5 years after my plus 2, I was opting for a global career, and I had no idea that this is going to change my life. In 2008, our Prime Minister Manmohan Singh was signatory in G20 summit that India will be moving to international accounting known as IFRS, International Financial Reporting Standards, from 2011 onwards. Like if you prepare, you can meet an opportunity. So I met an opportunity in 2009. Being a part qualified ACCA, I got an opportunity to train Indian chartered accountants on the subject of IFRS, since I studied IFRS into my curriculum in my ACCA qualification. So a backbencher suddenly came in the front, training Indian CAs on the subject of IFRS, training finance and accounting professionals, MBAs, on something which was going to get implemented in India from 2011 onwards. So I began my career with Pyron Corporation, then worked with Access Consulting for some time in Abu Dhabi, returned to Delhi, and later I joined KPMG as one of the lead trainers on IFRS, worked with TMF Group. Until recently, I was a director with Accounting Advisory Services BDO India, and also had Learning Solutions Pan India. All this happened because of ACCA qualification, which I opted for in 2007. That too at the end of 2007. I had no idea what would be the turn or shape of my career, but since I had no choice in life, I opted for ACCA. But this turns out to be a favorable option in India today, because the international accounting which was going to get implemented in India in 2011, it also got postponed, and it actually got implemented in 2015. My career also elongated, and we actually helped in implementing IFRS in India in the form of Ind AS, which also helped me to be in a position to write a book on Ind AS for CA final students and chartered accountants. It was known as Ind AS Concepts in One Day. Now a chance in 2009 shaped my career in the last decade, and within few years I rose up the corporate ladder in a very fast manner and being in demand. Now what is the opportunity for a 12th student or a 10th student who is willing to opt for a career in commerce in India now? In this uncertain career situation, ACCA is the best option, which can be pursued after 10th, which can be pursued during 11th, which can also be pursued after 12th. Imagine you are opting for it if you plan to 7 years ahead of me or 5 years ahead of me. I was late in my life, but today I am ahead of people. I already know what is going to get implemented in India. Since India actually implemented in 2015, and that too in phases. Even banks and insurance is yet to implement IFRS in India. Today the opportunity is all the listed entities prepare their financial statements based on converged form of IFRS known as Ind AS. All the unlisted entities which are worth more than 250 crores prepare their financial statements based on IFRS. So in India, the IFRS is known as Ind AS, Indian Accounting Standards, which is converged in India. The syllabus of CA final got changed in 2019. It was changed in line with what students were studying globally in 2020. So imagine the course which I studied in 2007 changed in front of me. I did not have to change. The world changed for me simply because of a brave decision in 2007. I'm in a position to call it brave today, though it was not brave, it was no option in life that point of time. But since it has turned into an opportunity, people consider me lucky. Then there are questions asked that they have not heard about ACCA. So my reply is that I got to know about it in 2007. And if you don't even get to know about it in 2021, whose mistake is this? So if you're destined for it, if you wish to travel the world, if you wish to support finance and accounting globally, ACCA can be a good career option for you. So whosoever is deciding a career after 10th, during 11th or after 12th commerce, in today's uncertain times, one can pursue ACCA because they need to simply pass 13 papers, which can be done within a span of 2 years. And before you are even graduate, when you hit the market, you are ahead of lakhs of people who are entering the market just being a graduate, but you enter the market with a graduation plus a professional chartered accountancy degree from ACCA UK. Who will be preferred? Who will be at an edge? You know it better now. So this is all about my journey. And I always say that we are what we think, our thoughts make our life. Your life will be decided on the basis of what you think today and what you decide today. Think wisely. What is best for you in terms of living a career? Because career is not just a job, career is a way of life. All the best wishes for a great career and a great future. Thank you.